our top stories tonight. Tamil Nadu gets a new Renault Nissan plant at Oragadam. Karunanidhi says his dream is to make it to the top 10 automobile hubs in the world. Rahul Gandhi arrives in Trichy to rope in young faces into the Congress. The DMK is unfazed.
See, you may see here a lot of youths aged between 18 and 35. We have a strength in Tamil Nadu. After Rahulji's visit, we are strong enough to face the election individually.
An injury elbows skipper MS Dhoni out from the IPL for 10 days. Raina to lead the Chennai Super Kings. Will this wheat that's allegedly unfit for consumption find its way into Russian shops in Tamil Nadu? An Ndtv-Hindu investigation.
The customs have told us that they've detained over 50 containers of wheat which were imported from Australia because they were found to be infected.
Young girls in Chennai's thriving prostitution racket are back in business even after raids because the pimps are out of prison in a jiffy. And the ghost of 2G is back to haunt Telecom Minister A. Raja. Dr. Subramanian Swamy trains his guns on the DVK leader again.
For prosecuting Raja on 60,000 crores.
After Khushbu, it's now the turn of women poets to bear the brunt of moral policing.
Ask them to please go visit our temples. Ask them to just have a glance at all the statues.
After Hyundai, it's now Nissan which has opened a plant in Chennai. The Tamil Nadu government has given 304 acres for this project. The Japanese automobile major Nissan Motor Company Limited is one of the largest car manufacturers in the world. The manufacturing facility opened in Chennai, developed jointly with Renault, will roll out the next generation car Micra. Chief Minister Karunanidhi says his dream is to make Tamil Nadu one of the top 10 automobile manufacturing centers in the world.
Nissan. Akira Sakurai.
I'm indeed happy to be here for the inauguration of the car project at Nissan today. Our government has been striving for the all-round development of trade by formulating and implementing various welfare and development schemes. We have been according great importance to industrial progress also.
The Congress Party's Rahul Gandhi arrived in Tamil Nadu's Trichy district. This is his second visit to the state in less than a year. Rahul will oversee the Youth Congress organizational polls at the Panchayat and municipal levels. The State Youth Congress is expected to have a newly elected body by mid-April. During his visit last year, about 13 lakh people are believed to have joined the Youth Congress. Rahul's visit is being seen as an attempt to gather support for the Congress Party ahead of assembly elections in Tamil Nadu in 2011. Senior correspondent with NDTV 24/7 Sam Daniel is at Trichy. He sent us this report from the spot.
I'm outside the YMCA hall in Trichy where a short while ago Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi had come here to oversee the Youth Congress organizational poll. There's excitement among the party cadres. This is the second time Rahul is visiting Tamil Nadu in the last 1 year. Last time after his 3-day tour across Tamil Nadu, around 13 lakh youth had signed up to be members of this Youth Congress. This kind of visit, how is it going to help the Congress in Tamil Nadu?
Of course, this is going to strengthen the party at the grassroots level, particularly the Panchayat and the ward level. And youth in Tamil Nadu have been very much denied an entry into the political frame for quite some time. And this process, new process, which is working on the internal and democratic way, is going to have a lot of scope for the political aspirations of many youth in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Today all youths are coming to in Congress. Tomorrow, you see all kind of, many girls are here in Congress. Many kind of staffs and all kind of things are there. Surely the Congress will be the next ruling party in Tamil Nadu Assembly.
I have with me the former mayor of Trichy, Sharubala Tondaman. Ma'am, 1 year, next year we're going to have the assembly polls in Tamil Nadu. Do you think it's time the Congress demanded more number of seats and also share in the government?
Yeah, Rahulji's visit has strengthened the party in Tamil Nadu. More youth have been encouraged to come and take part in the process. So the students, girls and the youngsters from the rural areas, they have taken part in this election. So that shows the interest in Rahulji's guidance. So definitely Congress will go in for more seats in the coming assembly.
And also power sharing with the ruling DMK here?
That the leaders in Delhi will decide.
Right. Well, the DMK is not really much worried about this. They say they have a stronger DMK youth wing, but overall on record they say this kind of an attempt to strengthen the Congress youth base will actually strengthen the whole alliance across Tamil Nadu. In Trichy with camera person Chandran, Sam Daniel, Find TV.
And Ndtv-Hindu is the first news channel to have received information about a huge consignment of wheat from Australia, allegedly with toxic substances lying at the Chennai port. The wheat is now being tested in Mysore, but if cases in the past are anything to go by, this is one dangerous consignment the authorities just cannot afford to sell at ration shops. Our investigative reporter Sai Manish tries to separate the grain from the chaff.
There's something rotten in the Chennai port. From down under, 55 containers of wheat. And here's the catch. Sources have told Ndtv-Hindu that a trading company with political clout has imported this red wheat, a variety unfit for human consumption. That's because red wheat from Australia is often full of dirt and infested with worms. Some even come with poisonous weeds. But the worst part is that this is then sold openly in ration shops. Sources in the customs department have told us that they've detained over 50 containers of wheat which were imported from Australia. The wheat was detained because it was found to be infected. After detention, the wheat was kept there. If you can see, that's the freight station where most of the containers which are detained are kept. Over 50 containers of wheat imported from Australia are lying there. Now customs officials are in a fix about what to do with this wheat. Either send it back to Australia or quite simply dump it in the sea. Ndtv-Hindu is the first channel to get a sense of things here. Inside these containers lie allegedly poisonous grains. Meant for animals in one country, fed to humans in another. Authorities from the Chennai Port Trust, Customs and Civil Supplies have quite predictably gone into a shell. With John Gladson, this is Sai Manish for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, that's not going to be too easy for the port authorities to digest. Still ahead on the bulletin, will Shahid and Kareena Kapoor share screen space again? Find out on the other side.